Hi guys, welcome to the channel. General love reading for my friends Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus for February 2022. As always, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you resonate, let us know, like, share and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for the support. So guys, let's go for this one and let's find out together what's coming through for you, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Wedding rings, union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. Paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. Bottom of the deck. Healing heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. So a different vibration from the first two that we got. Let's also pull from this oracle deck. Take action. You are ready. Bottom of the deck we have recovery, which resonates with the healing heart oracle card. Let's see what the tarot has to say about these energies. And we are ready. So, current situation, Hanged Man, Three of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Two of Cups. Challenge, Four of Wands, well, crowning energy, Knight of Swords, core of the situation, Two of Wands, in the past, Five of Pentacles, in the future, Eight of Swords, our focus, Eight of Wands, bottom of the deck, Ten of Cups. Beautiful energy. It goes with the Four of Wands, especially because we have the Two of Cups involved. It can resonate with the Paradise oracle card, but is it a desire? Because this can be a marriage for some of you guys, but it is also fair to say that some of you may be in an uncomfortable position, Hanged Man related. For me, the Ten of Cups, energy about fulfillment of heart and soul, we can agree, is also an energy that can describe a partnership that can represent a source of encouragement in order to power through the challenges. Because we know, as I usually say, that life is not just about rainbows and unicorns. There are challenging times, there are adversities that all of us can face along the adventure, and the opportunity to rely on a partnership that vibes in a Ten of Cups way can be a source of courage in order to power through the difficult times. So this can be about a question, regardless of the level of commitment, is the partnership still able to represent a source of strength, or did the partnership become something that is making some of you guys feel stuck? This is the point, because the Hanged Man is an uncomfortable position, but with a higher purpose. It's about shifting a perspective, looking at a situation from a different point of view. The Three of Pentacles is a productive energy, working together as a team. There is a lot of openness for me in the Three of Pentacles. Also the willingness to listen to what other people may have to say. in order to learn new things, in order to improve ourselves, to be better, to make adjustments, to do something even in a slightly different way that can still be more productive than an old way of doing things. The Chariot is about success. Can we find new successes moving forward if we decide to stay in this connection? The Two of Cups is a beautiful energy about love, feelings, emotions. It is about sharing trust, respect, fairness, honesty, empathy, the willingness to learn from each other, to gain strength from one another. These factors have to be manifested in a way that is balanced between the two persons involved. Otherwise, struggles can come to play. And the Four of Wands in the challenge can be about a desire to go the distance. The Four of Wands, 11-11 card for a lot of readers, is a soulful partnership, chance for ultimate celebration. Some of you may desire to go the distance, to get married, for example. Others of you maybe are already married, but the connection is challenged by different factors, maybe even by the everyday life tasks and duties. And there is a big evaluation that has to be made. In order to do that, we have to talk. 8 of Wands, conversation. It cannot be just a matter of passion, Cupid's arrows, arrows of love. The Knight of Swords, guys, in this case, seems to be an energy that does not allow us to be productive with a partner when we talk. And I say this because we have also the Five of Pentacles, which is an energy about feeling left out in the cold, but also an energy that is not productive when it comes to the communication part. It's kind of like we do not understand each other. And these factors are playing a role in this flow because they are an obstacle in order to understand how to achieve this energy, or the Four of Wands, properly. Soulful decision at the core of this situation. Some of you can truly find yourself in the position to ask a good question about the connection. Do you want to save it? Is it possible? Is the other person willing to put in the effort? Because right now we are stuck, and moving forward, the Eight of Swords can become a prison of the mind. The lady can break free from this self-inflicted prison by going with the water, feelings and emotions. So, is it possible to reignite the Two of Cups energy properly? Or do we feel stuck in a situation that is becoming more and more a source of disappointments? And this can be about a marriage already established, or a connection where maybe one person is not exactly on the same page when it comes to the opportunity to embrace a higher level of commitment. Let's find out more. Temperance. Ace of Swords, we are going to talk. Eight of Cups, this energy is lingering. And the Four of Cups. So, guys, the Temperance is a divine alchemy, if I can speak properly. The willingness to meet other people halfway, the willingness to look for solutions together, the willingness to compromise. And as I usually say, we can compromise, but without forgetting virtues and values that are important for us. The Ace of Swords, truth and clarity. The Ace of Swords is the energy that can set free the hanged man from the uncomfortable position. Some of you, if you take a moment for yourself in order to think about the connection, you can gather the clarity that you need in order to share a conversation with your person in a way that can truly be productive without falling for discussions, petty fights, arguments, or for a communication that is not productive, a communication that can leave you unsatisfied. The Eight of Cups can be an out-out, guys, because there can be an evaluation. If we ask ourselves a question about the success that we can associate to the Chariot, and for me the Chariot gets the feeling like wishing upon a star and allowing the star to guide the Chariot to the place where it is supposed to be, if we somehow, some way understand that our star is not within the connection anymore, the Eight of Cups as an energy about leaving behind something can come to play, but there is a deep evaluation that needs to happen first. The moon in the background. It can be a fear factor also, but we have to address an issue in order to understand if it is possible to move forward together or not. The Four of Cups is a tricky energy, guys, because this is a closed-off approach. It can even be a stubborn one, and it can be about some of your partners. For example, those that can refuse the exchange in order to figure things out. But it can also speak about some of you if you truly understand that the connection is not anymore the one for you. Maybe there can be an offer from your partner, but what if you embrace the role of the man in the Four of Cups? What if what the other person can offer is not enough? Let's say it this way. Four of Wands. Page of Cups. This can be an apology. It is a small one. It is a small energy, the page. They are lovely for me. Awkward and goofy, as I usually say, and still deserving of attention. If it is an apology, the other person is running the risk that some of you can say, look, it is not enough. Love can still be in play, feelings can still play a role, but the other person is running the risk to lose some of you. Knight of Swords. The Knight can lose focus, and so the communication can truly suffer from this energy. Six of Pentacles. This is a fair and fair exchange for me in order to avoid the woman up, woman down dynamic. If we fall for discussions and arguments and petty fights and exchanges that do not allow us to understand each other, we fall for a woman up, woman down dynamic. High Priestess. Silence. Some of you, or some of your persons, let's consider it, can fall for a silent mode, kinda refusing to address the issues because there can be some type of unknowing that if we start to talk about that, then we are going to discuss. And this is a tricky factor, because if there is an issue, if there is a problem, and we refuse to address it, we avoid to address it, the problem is still there. And it keeps on consuming the energies of the connection. I hope that you can get the point. So the High Priestess, on the other hand, can also be an energy about someone that is able to say even a few words, but words that can make all the difference. Precision. I am going to say one thing that can truly ignite a change. At least I have tried. Two of wands. We have a jumper and these three also. Five of cups. Regrets, sadness, disappointments. In other cards, as I usually say, at the two sides of the bridge we see the four of wands. So meaningful partnerships. Something didn't go according to expectations. The figure is looking at the three cups down below, same as the man in the four of cups. We have also the two of cups energy, but it is behind the back of the figure. Can we shift a perspective following the hanged man energy? Can we reignite the two of cups energy properly within the connection? Yes or no? This is it. This is the point. Seven of Pentacles. This is a waiting, patience, effort. Some of you can say, look, I have been extremely patient, and now my patience is tested. And I can understand it. Considering these energies, I still want to say that patience for me is a powerful virtue, because it can make all the difference. But it is also fair to say that if you have put a lot of effort in favor of the connection, like the man has done in favor of the fruits of the labor that is waiting to reap, the other person has to do the same. It cannot be a one-way street. Seven of Wands. This can be a resistance. This can be even decision to stand up for something that is important, and depending on how the conversation can play out, this can be a problem, an obstacle, because if this becomes an energy about stubbornness, well, the decision, the soulful decision, can take this factor into consideration. Queen of Swords, the one that can swing the ace with grace and comfort. But the Queen is a brilliant mind, and she cannot accept any nonsense, any mind game, any BS. Honest conversation needed. If it is a marriage, we are going to sit at the table in the living room, even with pieces of paper, and we are going to talk, because we have something that is important to be addressed. If we are not married, but we are hoping to build something for the future, we can see each other and let's have a cup of coffee. In a quiet way, we have things that we have to discuss. It's important. Otherwise, it's like pretending that everything is fine when it is not. Five of Pentacles. Shaky grounds. A vision that can be a small one sometimes. Kinda a way of interacting with each other that does not allow us to understand each other. And this can become a problem because the communication can go cold and dry easily. Six of Cups, my favorite card in the deck. Memories in this case, guys, especially if this is a marriage. If that's the case, I have to say that the Six of Cups is also an energy that can speak about little ones. For me, it is an energy heart and soul driven. And it is about pure intentions, like the one that is represented by the gesture that the kid is doing in favor of the little girl. It comes from the purest place of his heart. Eight of Swords. This is a stuck energy, a recurrent one. The connection stopped working. It became a prison, metaphorically speaking, of course. If you are not married, at some point you noticed that there was a problem in the progression, in the development of the connection. And this is the factor that has to be addressed. And if you are married, basically, at some point the connection started to work in a way that was not the ideal one anymore. And you can tell that if you think about how the connection started, for example, or how the connection was working in the most positive chapters of it. And so it's kind of like the example that I usually make in the readings. If two persons live together, one is in the kitchen room, one is in the kitchen and the other one is in the living room, and then the one that was in the kitchen goes in the living room and the other one moves right away. And so we have to find a solution to the problem, because otherwise it's a struggle. And that's also why the Eight of Cups energy can creep in as an idea, as an out basically, and this is the problem. Let's see the Eight of Swords, guys. Here we go. Ten of Pentacles. Six of Wands, I love it because it should be an encouragement, and the Four of Wands. So guys, it goes, beautiful Sun energy, bottom of the smaller deck. It goes like this. This is about a connection, a marriage or not, let's say, a connection that has been challenged by the everyday life tasks and duties. And there is the opportunity to be successful together. Ten of Pentacles, legacy. Six of Wands, victory, triumph, the opportunity to leave the battlefield behind. And this can be the key to embrace also the ultimate celebration energy represented by the Four of Wands. What we have to overcome, and we have to do it together, is the struggle about the interaction. We have to find a new way to interact with each other, to talk with each other, because this can truly be an encouragement to find a new alchemy within the connection, regardless of the level of commitment that is involved. The healing heart can truly become some type of a process that can allow you guys, if you want to, and if you understand that the other person is willing to put in the effort, a new way for the connection to represent a source of fulfillment. It starts from within, the sun, inner happiness, the courage of a person, the bravery of a person to understand where their happiness truly is and how it can be possible to pursue it more and more moving forward. We have to bring everything to light. We have to talk with each other. We have to open our hearts. If there is something that is not satisfying, we have to find a way to explain it in a respectful way. There is no need to discuss, but there is the need to say what is important. Because otherwise, if these energies do not find a way to be manifested towards the most positive outcomes, basically we are running the risk to fall for the Eight of Cups energy, which is the opposite. It is not possible to work things out. This is a missed chance, and let's go separate ways. Can I say that this is the easiest way out? And if you do not agree, I'll take it, but I think that the Eight of Cups in this situation is the easiest way out, And these energies truly describe what the Ten of Cups is for me. A partnership that can find a way to overcome struggles and challenges of the adventure, because we can rely, I'm sorry, now I'm getting excited with my English. We can rely on each other because the vision is still the same. This is important. Is the vision still the same? If the answer is yes, we have to find a solution together. The energies are encouraging. Does it mean that it is easy? No, absolutely not. But with the right mindset, the right amount of effort, we can be successful. And so guys, let's see where we are going. I hope that I made myself clear and this was helpful. There is an extended on Vimeo. I'll see you there if you want to join me. The link is below. If you resonate, let us know. Leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, I wish you all the best. Take very good care of you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.